So now I've done the skull using the purge from the 3D printer. I'm going to try and make a clock out of it. So I'm going to use this mould, which just about fits in there, and I've got the clock mechanism with the hands as well. So see how it works out. So after about 10 minutes it's starting to melt. Unfortunately it doesn't fit all the way into the oven, so I have to leave the oven door slightly open, so this side is not melting properly. So let's just move it around and put some more in. This is the second layer I've added, and I'll put it back in for another 20 minutes and see how it comes out. Right, so that's after 2 lots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use a heat gun on it and see if it does it quicker than the oven. It definitely works better in the oven. The heat gun does work, but it seems to take even longer. So I've managed to fill up the whole of the mould, and this got over and got stuck, so I'll have to cut all that off. This took most probably maybe under an hour just to build it up, so I've got enough on the actual mould. I'll let that cool off, pull it out, and then see what it looks like. So I was demoulding this and the mould is ripped, which is the first time it's ever happened. I have got another one, but putting this in the oven has made this really brittle. So that mould is no good. Right, see if I can get this whole mould off. Well, I did manage to get most of them off. There's a few bits up here I need to take off, but I'm going to fill these number indicators with a different colour, and then I'll put the clock bit in the hands, which will be these ones. So I finished 3D printing these little things for the indicators around the clock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some super glue and just stick them in place, glue them in place. I did have to cut these down slightly just to get them to fit in. I've just fitted those all in. Just give it a few minutes to dry off, and then I'll be fitting the clock mechanism. Now I'm going to fit the clock mechanism. So first thing you do is put this on. This is to hang it on the wall. Then you get your rubber washer, and this is to stop it from slipping. And then that will go in through there like so. Then you put in your brass washer. And then the little nut. So that's the mechanism on, and now you start with the smaller hand because it's got the bigger hole in, and it slips on to there. And then you put the bigger hand on. These will only go on one way. And then finally you push the second hand on. It's on straight. And there you have the clock. So all of this has been made from recycled stuff, apart from this, which I 3D printed, and even the clock mechanism is just a really old mechanism I had laying around. I'll put a battery in it and see if it works. So I'll just put a battery in it, and there you go. There's a whole wall clock made from 3D printer poop. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and keep an eye out for other videos which I'll be posting.